Hello and welcome back to the 4-0 Up podcast. And today we're in the trenches. We have downgraded massively. We've gone from Man United to Mansfield in a week. It's trenches.
I was just down a hallway as well.
We are in a cupboard.
Yeah, literally, we're Harry Potter, cupboard under the stairs. This is what it is. We've gone from interviewing James Cooper, who worked for Sky and has handed Ronaldo awards, to being in a cupboard at UCFB.
It's not ideal. I won't lie to you, it's not ideal.
Yes.
But, you know.
So the room was booked out today, and if you want to see what the room looks like, go over to the 4-0 podcast Twitter.
4_0 up podcast.
All one word.
All one word.
What you see is what you get in that picture. That's it.
This is what it is. And there is a reason why this isn't being recorded, and when you see that photo, you'll understand the reason.
There's no room for a camera. Simple as that.
Yeah, no, I don't even think two of us could lie across this room. It's that small. It's got about, I'd say, an 8x8, an 8x4 diameter right now.
This is someone's office awful as well. Poor them, man.
Yeah,
Jesus Christ.
It's hot as well. It's warm. And
it's sweaty.
But no, we're gonna do the podcast, and we usually do a lot of weekly roundups, and we will do some weekly rounds, but we're not going to spend the entire episode on it because I know it gets a little bit repetitive talking about the same thing all the time. Talking about how Newcastle put 10 men behind the ball and our Everton goes down, and how the fact Man United are constantly improving and Ten Hag is the best manager of all time. It gets a bit repetitive. So today we thought we'd do something different. I really like this idea, and I don't think it's been done before. So we're going to do like an A to Z of footballers, but for each letter, we're going to tell you the best player ever whose name has that letter at the start of it. So either the first name or the surname that starts with that letter.
Put a bit of an asterisk. It might not be the best player of all time.
It should be the best player. It should be the best player of all time. And so obviously 26 letters is going to take a long to get through because we're going to talk about some of the players throughout each letter that may not be the best but have a good shout, and we might have a good debate. Hopefully we have a debate. Debates don't really exist in this podcast.
No, just too reasonable.
But we're only going to do A to M because that's the halfway of the alphabet, and then next episode we'll do N to Z. Yeah, that'll come in the episode next week. Okay.
It's also worth saying we don't have Mason today, do we?
Yeah, no. The keen-eyed viewers won't be able to notice.
Mason yawned because he's not here.
Yeah, the keen-eyed listeners might have noticed, but he doesn't talk much anyway. So that was a Mason impression, by the way, because Mason has a real habit of yawning.
That
on the
was
podcast.
me doing impression.
Yeah, it was a great impression.
To be fair,
yeah. But Mason has sent me his picks.
And they'll be really good.
Yeah, Legs and Hammond haven't seen the picks. I have
seen one.
Yeah, you saw one. Legs guessed one.
Predicted one.
Yeah.
All the names in football predicted it.
Yeah.
I can't believe you did that.
But I will mention Mason's picks. I might even do them in a Mason accent.
Oh, please do.
Yeah, I will.
Okay. So you've got to.
Yeah, okay.
My fan.
So I'll
Wilfred and Dede.
That's next episode, mate.
Action Dakar.
So yeah, we'll also mention Mason's picks as well as mention our own. But Mason, unfortunately, isn't here to defend himself, so he will get laughed at. He will get laughed at,
as per usual.
But water is wet. You know what I mean? Yeah, it's a standard one here. But we're going to start quickly off with doing the weekly routine of not the quiz, because the quiz will come at the end of the episode. So stay tuned for that. Yeah, but we're going to start off with doing a weekly review, and we're going to start off with a win. We're going to start off on a high note. Everton with a big win, a huge win. Legs, talk to us about that.
Yeah, it was a shock. I didn't expect us to get anything out of the game, to be honest.
Neither did I.
As per usual, to be fair.
Weird that for you.
Even at home, Brentford are brilliant this season. So
Brentford are unbeaten in, 11?
Yeah.
So,
and they play good football too.
They play good football, but we really limited them really well. We should have scored more than we did as well. Had a few chances, had one cleared off the line.
You probably nullified them.
Yeah, we did.
Yeah,
we did.
I think
really did.
Because Brentford aren't very good at playing out from the back, so David Raya loves going long to Tony.
Yes.
He totally nullified that. It almost played into your hands playing that football that way. Because you're always going to win those headers.
We want teams to force the ball long to be in the air, because that's what suits us. Tarkowski won't lose duels.
Physical team, aren't you? So you just want to...
You're just scrappy. You're always going to be up for second balls as well.
Two big meatheads at centre half. Do you know what I mean? Keane, to be fair to him, I'm not sold, but Dyche loves him and he's put his faith into him, and he's looked all right for me in a few games.
If you're playing long ball football,
it suits.
Yeah, it's going to suit Michael Keane. It's going to play right into his hands.
He's really going to play
with
the
strengths.
Suits us from set pieces as well. I know we scored not from set pieces. It was early. It was an early goal.
Yeah,
good goal as well. By the way,
very good goal. Dwight McNeil's been brilliant under Dyche.
I think that was someone we said when Dyche took in. Obviously,
would benefit the most.
Yeah, they would definitely benefit. Well, obviously, we had that little eyebrow raise of like, oh, is McNeil going to regenerate his Burnley funk? So obviously there was a fallout there, so is it going to gel? But they've gelled perfectly, and Dwight McNeil's probably been your best player since Dyche came in. I think so.
I think him and Idrissa Gueye for me have been the best.
So,
Idrissa Gueye was brilliant against Brentford, by the way.
He's had a few iffy games, hasn't he? In the lead.
You can though, aren't you?
Yeah,
He's not massively consistent
in
this
a
season.
team
but-
like yours that don't dominate games when he's used to it under PSG.
Yeah.
It's
Well, he's
a
readjusted.
massive change.
Yeah,
exactly,
he's readjusting, but
you can't blame him. Yeah.
But no, he was really good. McNeil was really good. And what have we won? I think we've in 7 games it's Dyche took over. We've won 3, lost 3, and drawn 1. And in them games we've played Arsenal twice and Liverpool.
Yeah,
Brentford.
I saw that you put it up on Twitter yesterday. It was it's
The form table.
The
Since
form
he's come
table
in.
since he's
Yeah.
come in. I think he's 7th. He sits, doesn't he?
Yeah.
Yeah. Surprisingly, Tottenham's at top of that.
I think we're bottom.
Yeah, Newcastle are bottom. Yeah, 0.
Mad, innit?
Yeah.
But
Not anymore. We're not.
Yeah,
but
obviously,
we-
yeah.
no, of course, yeah. But no, it's it was really good. Yeah, it was good. It was a good watch, and
Yeah.
it's nice to know that we've always got a chance against anyone we play at home, because otherwise,
boiling. It's so
We're
warm.
like 2 minutes.
I'll
into
probably
the
take my hoodie off in a minute.
So
yeah.
warm.
Yeah, I took mine off beforehand. I knew this would happen. But yeah, that's massive. What are you up to? 15th?
We are
16th?
15th, but we have played next game and everyone else. But Palace play Brighton tonight. We're
Yeah.
still down there, by the way.
And
How is that
Southampton
not on
play
TV,
Brentford.
by the way?
Hey?
How's that not on TV? It's supposed to be a derby. In
Yeah,
quotation
That
marks.
shows you it's not.
Yeah, exactly.
Not
Yeah,
a
exactly.
derby. But no, I give us a good chance. So you know, I'm pessimistic, but
I think there's teams worse than you, which is really
there's,
helping.
there's probably. I don't think we'll finish. If we stay up, we won't finish in the bottom 4, let alone the bottom 3. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah,
think
it won't be like a skin of your teeth.
No.
no.
I think you've got it in you to grind out results, and I don't think many of the teams down there do.
especially at home.
Yeah, especially
Can't
at home.
see us
Southampton
losing more than
aren't
one game.
four
I
good,
said this
four
before.
good.
I think you've got the perfect manager for grinding out
We do.
results. I said to you ages ago when Frank started getting when the pressure for Frank got really heavy. I said Dyche's just the man. I say he's the man.
We said
For
it
this-
weeks before
for
he
this
got
type of
sacked,
team.
like-
He's the man.
He'll thrive on
Yeah.
that. We've got the players for his sort of team as well. I know Calvert-Lewin's out, but he'd be the perfect sitting striker. Do you know what I mean?
Exactly, yeah.
You flick the ball to, wins his flick
Do you
ons
think
or
you need to-
whatever.
I still think you need to sign a striker in the
course you do.
summer.
100%. Yeah,
Well, he got let down by
definitely.
the board. That's, do you know what I mean? That's,
Yeah.
That's by the by. That's
You need
the
to sign a
board.
couple strikers, probably.
Too.
Yeah,
I wanted-
because that Aniachu boy that went to Southampton, he hasn't even played.
No,
No, he
not
played
very
a
good.
bit.
He's not very good.
He's not
Yeah,
very good.
he's- you know,
I want
yeah,
Gyökeres.
Uncoordinated.
I think Gyökeres would really suit you as well.
Oh,
He'd
yeah.
thrive under Gyökeres.
Yeah,
Dyche
yeah.
under Gyökeres, but
No, it definitely would be good.
yeah, we'll see.
But yeah, no, that was good for you. And I tell you what, I don't want you to go down. I think it'd be awful if you went down for the Premier
I
League.
don't think many Premier League fans. I
No.
don't even think Liverpool fans.
No,
would
they
go down,
don't.
to be honest.
You lose the
Well-
derby, you lose a bit of spite. No, I
The traditional
you'd be
Newcastle,
surprised, mate.
fan hates Everton because there's weird
The tra-
rivalry.
yeah.
But I want you to stay up because it's Premier League, innit? We want quality in the
We've
Premier
never
League.
been relegated.
If
Only
you
team that's
went,
never been relegated.
like, if you went down, then that's just it. The Premier League loses a bit of its identity,
It
in my
does.
opinion.
It's basically would you rather us or someone like Bournemouth?
Yeah,
I've never won Bournemouth in the Premier League ever.
Boring.
Again, ever. They're just
Do
the
you know
most
what I mean?
boring team I've ever come across.
I
Southampton,
don't
round.
mind Bournemouth half this weekend, but
No, I don't think Bournemouth.
Southampton
would,
need to go down. Been here too long.
yeah.
Southampton are down. I don't care what anyone says. Velasco's not great.
And West Ham would be surprised if they went down at the moment. They have.
I think Palace might go down.
Dog.
Yeah, Palace could go on a real.
Palace's running's tough,
yeah,
Yeah.
it is. Yeah.
and they're not pulling the trigger on sacking Vieira, which is what
West
we
Ham
need.
do as well. They have a really tough run. I'm pretty
Yeah,
sure.
they do.
A lot of like really crunch games.
Forest are still in there for me.
Forest play the worst football in the league. I've
They're
said
terrible.
this all
We should have beat
season.
them
They
when we
play
drew to
the worst football in the league.
Yeah,
It's
we play
horrendous.
them on Friday. If we don't beat them 3 or 4
Yeah.
now,
We
we're
could really do
disappointed.
you beating them.
Yeah.
I think we will.
I think.
Yeah, we could have give you a favour this weekend, but we didn't. But
Well,
we'll,
it was bad because we won. If we'd have drawn, it'd have been a bit
yeah,
more.
Yeah.
we'll straight move on to that now. We'll move away from Everton to
Yeah,
Man
go
United
for it.
versus Southampton, and it was a tough watch. It wasn't a good performance at all.
He's copying me.
It's getting on sweaty in here.
It is
boiling.
Yeah, it's mega hot.
Mega hot lah.
Couple of nice tops. We'll actually talk about our tops we may as well. You were in,
ASMR top description. It's an Everton training top.
Nice.
From this season.
A nice purple
Lovely,
colour.
yeah.
Like an emeraldy
Nice
purple.
purple
sort of.
a
number.
lilac, almost a half lilac colour.
Yeah,
it's nice.
yeah, get behind lilac. Yeah, cute.
Yeah. You're wearing a Schalke top.
No, it's MSJFC.
MMS.
Oh yeah.
The 5-a-side tops. We got them off.
RIP.
Well, yeah, we got them off
I
M&M
still
Direct.
love
The
the
OG
shirt.
viewers of the podcast will know
Yeah, I
about
still love the
MMS,
shirt,
so-
and it's a traditional one.
a nice
It's got
top.
Gazprom on it, and they don't have Gazprom anymore.
Yeah, see? Now they've got
They
an
are
awful
Russian
sponsor.
Oil smugglers. Allegedly.
And yeah, and I'm wearing a Manchester United the 07-08 Champions League final top. It's got the date, Moscow, 2008. It hasn't got anyone on the back, but it's very nice. This was
nice.
I think this is the first retro top I ever bought. Was this one?
Oh, really?
And I don't really wear it much. I'm not the biggest fan of how it fits or how it looks, but I think it's really
I
nice.
think it fits quite nice. I'm
Yeah.
not.
Oh, thanks, man.
the collar thing's a bit.
Yeah,
odd.
and I don't like how it sticks up my shoulders. But anyway, we move.
It's nice.
Yeah, speaking of Manchester United, it was a poor performance. And we talked about this before. this podcast isn't one for moaning about refs, and I specifically never
I
moan
agree.
about refs.
We
I
pin it
never
on players a
Yeah,
lot.
I never moan about refs, but Anthony Taylor really let us down on Sunday. I think
Shock.
I think a lot of decisions went against us.
Anthony Taylor was bad. What? I remember when I used to think he was one of the better ones.
Yeah, same.
No.
So did I. Yeah,
Well,
maybe,
the thing is-
maybe like a year and a half, 2 years ago.
The thing
I
is,
think
he
was-
still is, but
Well,
that
he's a
just
champion.
says...
Yeah, he's the best of a bad bunch.
Yeah.
Which don't make you good.
No,
still,
that's not...
does
No,
it?
of course he doesn't, no.
I don't think Michael Oliver's that bad.
No, I can agree.
Yeah, I
Yeah, he's
don't
got
think-
authority as well.
Yeah, I
Can't comment
don't-
because he can't ref our games because he's a Newcastle fan.
Yeah, that's true.
He refereed the game against our game between each other last season.
Did he?
Yeah.
Michael Oliver?
Yeah.
Was it a Goodison? Maybe that was the
I
reason.
think maybe.
Well, it must be.
I can remember everyone being fuming about it though.
He's at the cup final, Michael Oliver. Also,
Yeah.
I didn't know Mark Clattenburg was a Newcastle fan either. Did not know.
What?
Mark Clattenburg is Geordie's a Newcastle
Yeah, he's
fan.
probably. Yeah, I know. I know.
Is he? I never knew that.
No, I knew
Honestly,
that.
never knew that.
Yeah, well, most of them are from the northwest anyway. But
Yeah,
no, Anthony
Manchester
Taylor, I
as
thought
well.
some of the decisions were really bad. I'm not saying I disagree massively with any of the decision, but we'll get on to them. But I think the game-changing decision, the Casemiro red card, I think it's a very, very harsh red card. I think it's really
Yeah,
harsh.
let's describe it then because he sort of he come in, his foot planted on the ball,
Yeah,
yeah,
so
slipped over it,
Yes,
didn't it, and then
so,
made connection.
so
with
it's a
it.
round ball, and he has come in heavily, and he has come in almost studs up, but he's studding the ball, and he's only in there to win the ball. Eyes for the ball, gets the ball, but because the ball is round, and because he's coming in over the top,
Yeah.
almost over the top of the ball, he hits the top half of the ball.
Yeah.
His foot kind of ricochets, kind of slides, bounces up off the ball into I think it's Alcaraz's leg. I think it is Alcaraz's leg. Yeah,
He's
I think
good, by the way.
He's a
Actually,
decent
quite
player. Yeah,
right.
he's only like 19. As
He was
well.
terrible against Town, but
Yeah, but
They all
everyone-
were,
they
mate.
were.
Yeah, and it kind of it bounces off the ball into his leg. I think a foul, okay, a yellow, fine.
yellow.
Yeah,
A hard yellow.
I'd have absolutely no issue with that. I think a red
it's
is
a
really
definite
harsh, though.
yellow. I can understand why they gave the red because it was quite reckless, and it's VAR, so they just feel the need to go.
I don't know how reckless it was though, because
He wins the ball first.
in
that's what I
different
mean, yeah.
conditions his foot don't go over the ball. It just
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
it hits.
I
The
think
ball.
it's just a force he goes in with.
In
and it's
different
just-
conditions, he doesn't even touch Alcaraz.
That's,
Yeah.
the ball was probably wet. This is probably
And it's
like
also-
your
yeah.
plum excuse, isn't it? But the ball's probably wet and his foot's just gone
Skin,
over
yeah.
it, hasn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
it's like skidded off the ball into his
It is,
leg.
it's an extremely unlucky one because literally, I think he does slip off the ball. He does connect him. Where is it, like just on his shin or something?
Yeah, it's just about by a shin guard.
I get why they've given a red, but
Yeah, I understand it, but I think
it wasn't.
I think it was quite. If that was given against us, I'd be fuming.
Yeah,
no,
what
that's
what annoys me the
yeah.
most is if I could take it was a red card. If Ricardo Pereira's challenge in the first minute against Chelsea was given as a red card. The one
Was
where
that when he went in and
on
just
Jai
put-
Felix,
yeah.
yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Where he's
Yes.
about 2 yards away from the ball. He stamps down on Jai Felix's ankle. How is it? He's not even got a yellow. It's the consistency. I think Dan Burn has a similar challenge in the Wolves game where you could look at it and go, oh well, he goes in, he clears his legs, studs
Yeah,
up.
no, it was never touchline, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was. Yeah, it was. I think Dan,
Oh yeah, he was dribbling and lost control of it and was on Ruben. Yeah.
Yeah, there's two challenges that got nothing. That I'm kind of thinking like, well, where's the consistency? If that's a straight red, and Ricardo, I'm not going to talk about Dan Burn because I'm not confident it was a red card. Ricardo Pereira,
No,
though,
I know. No, because it wasn't a red card.
yeah,
but
Ricardo
that's the
Pereira.
sort of
That's
thing
a,
to describe.
Yeah, no.
Ricardo Pereira. I think it's a straight red. I think it's a
agree,
daylight red. I think 100% it's a red card, and that's what annoys me so much. The consistency that pisses me off the most.
Yeah.
Like, why is there an
If
inconsistency
they're all,
with this
if they're
stuff?
all given, fair enough.
Yeah, if they're all given, I can go. Oh well, fair enough. At least
It's
they're
the exact same thing with handballs.
Yeah,
isn't it?
exactly.
There's no. It's all blurred lines.
I think maybe your tweet. It's like
Probably
it was about the handball rule, but I think it needs to. It's
Don't need
across all
changing. It needs outlining.
outlining.
Yeah.
Exactly. It's just you can't because there's so many different like clauses and so much different like.
Well, it's down to
things
interpretation.
go off.
Or
individual
yeah,
person's
or
interpretation.
If you're not going to keep consistent, at least apply context to it.
Yeah.
So the handball last night against RB Leipzig, you would go, yes, it touches his hand, but he's not
So
facing him.
harsh.
His arms are there because
And it barely
that's,
touches his
yeah,
hand.
that's leverage. You could look at loads of different handballs and go, well, or offsides as well. I think offsides should have context to
I
them
completely
before it was
agree.
like go like, oh well, he's leaning this way. Yes, his head's offside, but or his feet are so
Yeah,
far
like if-
behind the
if-
defender
if
that
it's not gonna
his-
benefit you
yeah, he
being-
doesn't get any
Strikes
advantage over the
get
runner.
advantage.
So
fair enough if your foot's outstretched and you're running onto your
Well,
foot. Or
yeah, or
something,
it's-
but-
I've always said there should never be lines for offside because like if you can see he's offside by just looking at it, he's offside. But if you can't,
I get
if you have
that.
to zoom in
Yeah,
and put lines in.
I know. I see what
I'd
you're saying.
thicken the lines. I think is what I'd do.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Bit
either
lines
thicken them
thicker,
or
so-
get rid of them.
Or I'd make the lines as like I'd make the lines
there's
as
a
the
larger-
last option.
Yeah, there's a larger
And get better angles.
Yeah.
And get better angles for your offside because some of the angles they show. How can you
Never that
tell?
Liverpool game where they lost. They said the VAR said they couldn't give offside
Well, against Wolves in the FA
angle
Cup.
for it,
Yeah.
And he was.
How mad's that?
And he
That's
was
crazy.
miles
That
didn't get
onside.
talked about enough.
And
Yeah,
he was
that's-
onside.
Yeah, he was.
There was a fan view from the other side of the pitch, and he was clearly onside.
Yeah, we want to talk about corruption in football. There you go. I
There
don't
you
think
go.
it's corrupt, but there's
They tried to keep,
something
the
fishy.
FA
Definitely
did.
corruption in
The FA did
football.
everything they possibly could to keep Liverpool in the FA Cup because
Well,
they wanted a big
benefits them.
team.
Yeah,
Yeah,
benefits them.
and then they lost to Brighton.
Yeah, I tell you what, if that was Liverpool versus Grimsby, they would have drew the lines and disallowed it because my
it would have
god,
been
League Two team beats Premier
Yeah,
League team, but
of
if
course.
Wolves beat Liverpool, no one cares.
Yeah.
Oh, Wolves are through. Wolves are a bit of in the grand scheme of things.
Don't
Wolves
matter.
are a little bit of a relevant
Well,
club. in the FA
anyone
Cup.
that's not in the
Yeah.
top 6
Yeah.
of the Prem is irrelevant.
Yeah, literally, you're either a massive team or you're a small team, and the
Agreed.
small team beats the massive team. Massive story.
Agreed.
Big teams beats the mediocre team. Mediocre team beats the big team. No one really cares.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
not. It's not. It's not gonna. It's not your big headline anyway.
It's like okay,
Yeah. Oh, Wolves beat. Oh,
good for them.
Yeah, I think Wolves beat them last season, so it's a big shock. Oh,
Did it win?
so we're currently. You won't obviously see this on the camera, but we're currently watching the
Like, did it
Cheltenham
win?
races.
Like did it win?
Yes. Impera passed 1 and Hermes Allen finished 2nd. I had both of them to place.
Oh, nice.
My first winner of Cheltenham.
Well done, mate.
Sweet.
Yeah.
Right,
Money.
yeah, so I think the red card's harsh. I think there are a couple of other decisions that I'm going to talk about because I want
Yes.
to talk about them. However, I'm not as confident about the decisions being wrong as I know it was a big squeaky. Apologies about that. I'm not as confident about them as I am about the Casemiro red card. So we'll talk about the handball, the Bella Kotchap handball.
Haven't seen it. Well, that's it.
That's the one where he was
So
already on the
yeah,
floor.
Yeah,
sort
so
of,
his
wasn't
hands
he?
are on the floor and it hits his shoulder here.
Okay.
It's one of them ones where if his arm isn't in the way, you're kind of thinking to yourself, oh, well, maybe the ball does go to someone else. I'm not going to lose any sleep. I'm not going to cry about it not being given.
It's going to be very, from how he described it, that's
Yeah.
exceptionally
In
harsh.
another game, he gets
Yeah,
given.
yeah. That's the only thing I'm going to say about
is
these
the
next few
issue.
is
I-
it has been given.
I think
There's been
based
a lot
on
of
what it's
those this
given,
season, though.
it's I agree. But based on so far this season, what they've been given,
Yeah.
for me, it's
So what is he? What, is he just like hand
So-
on
so
the
it-
floor, or is he,
he
is
was
he sliding?
he was holding himself up. He was like, was he getting up or was he already
Yeah,
down?
it's almost like he was running. It was a ball out to the left. It was
Yeah.
a cut back, and it was
Yeah.
like almost like he'd been on the floor already, like he'd slipped or something, and he was
was
just getting
pushing
back. He
himself
was
to
just
get
getting
back
back up. Yeah.
So
Well,
he's
that-
like-
yeah, that
And
would
it
be
kind of
bad.
like it kind of hits off his chest into his arm. Kind of, it's almost like left side of his pec into his.
What's the rule on that? So say like you chest it, then it rolls off your arm.
Yeah, I don't know.
I-
See that this
no one knows.
we're so in the dark.
This is problem, and then it goes to how close was the player from where the ball came from. Do you know what I mean? How close? Because if
Proximity,
proximity. Yeah, if you're a meter away from someone, then it's harsh. Because
Yeah,
you don't
you
have
can't get
time
out of the way in
You don't have
time.
time to manoeuvre.
Yeah, when they
it's just
pelt
hit
on
you.
crossing, and you like hit your hand because it's here.
Yeah.
They don't give it because it's like you were literally.
Well, that's the
next
most
to
common
him.
one, isn't it? A ball comes in from the side and then someone tries to get in the way of it, but their hand just flicks out and
The-
it's the hand and then
most
still
Oh
handballs-
yeah, that one where you just slide your body on.
always.
so,
Yeah.
Most handballs now from corners because players will jump and then
And their arms will
and
be
their
up,
arms.
yeah.
Like the Adam Smith one against Salah, by the way. What a miss that was.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But like he just jumped. That was a penalty though, in my opinion, because he is literally jumping with his arms out.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
properly out.
Yeah.
That
Like,
one's fair.
there's a wingspan there. Yeah, I
Yeah.
think it's a penalty. I think it's a penalty as well.
I think it's bad because you can't
Yeah,
give so many on the same lines and then not give another one.
Yeah, no, I said straight. I think it's a stonewall. I think
Yeah.
they took way too long to come to the decision. I was like,
That's the thing,
it's a
VAR
handball, lads.
Can we talk
it's
about another
going in.
handball as well,
It's-
please?
Yeah, of course.
Has anyone seen Demai Gray's goal that got disallowed?
No.
For handball.
I've heard it was awful.
It wasn't handball.
Yeah.
So basically, what happened was, one of our players had a shot. It's sort of hit the keeper, come back out. Demai Gray's there, like 2 steps away from the goal line, with his arms by his side. Hits him there in his pectoral muscle. Hits
Yeah.
him there. No evidence of it in his arm at all. Literally just hits him and goes. Don't know much about it. Do you know what I mean?
And
Just
his
hits him,
arms
goes
are by
in.
his side.
Arms are right by his side, and it gets disallowed. It'd be easier
See,
if we were on camera, but
Yeah, this is what I mean. It's just so. It's so everyone's in the dark about what the actual handball rule is, and I just feel that this is. I swear, honestly, if you interviewed referees after games, it would clear so much up. Why'd you give this? What was the thinking behind it? Or at least, if the VAR were to release a load of rules and go, and maybe release examples and go, this is a penalty, this is not a penalty, it would just give people a way more of an idea.
it's so
Yeah.
blurred. Like
It's
Oh,
so
it's so-
blurred, and
That's what
I
it
tell you
is.
what,
Yeah,
I think the reason they don't release it is because they don't really know themselves.
no, I think they don't release it because they want to be able to pick and choose
Yeah.
how they want to apply the rule based
Yeah.
on what suits their.
How they feel on the day. It's
Yeah,
like, oh, is that a
that's
penalty?
it. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's it. That's
But-
why decisions go certain ways. Do you know what I mean? I don't want to get too into conspiracies like so and so, whatever. But
I think you're right though.
But
Big games always have big decisions.
if a
in
Premier
every
League
big
want
game.
a big result, it gets loads of eyes on whatever games, whatever. Do you know what I mean? But it's so painfully inconsistent.
Yeah.
There's got to be some sort of reason why they're not outlining it, because it's not as difficult as it's being made out for it to be made clear, is it? Essentially,
no. There's something wrong with it. There's something massively wrong with it, and I think I actually have no issue with VAR. I have the issue with the officials that are in VAR and the rules around it. I think actually VAR is really good for football, because it's clear cut and it gives you an answer. There's
but I think
there's no going away from something and going, oh well, I think if we were to get rid of VAR and the Champions League final last minute winner goes in, the referee gives it as a handball or a penalty or an offside, and it wasn't offside, you if you had VAR,
it just needs adjusting. It just needs adjusting. It can be perfect. It's just not at the moment.
Yeah.
And the first time it's ever used, World Cup 2018,
and it was perfect.
Perfect. I was like, oh, it's going to be great for football. Then it went to the Premier League and it was shite.
Surprise, surprise! It goes to the Premier League away from Europe. And it was awful.
Yeah.
But I want to move back to the Man United game. And Rashford potentially could add a penalty. I don't think it was a penalty. I'm not confident it was a penalty. However, once again, you've seen them given. I think Bazunu does catch his foot with his knee, and a keeper clips a striker running into the box. You've seen them given. I do want to say one thing about Man United. We are in desperate need of a first phase midfielder. Oh my days. We were relying on Lisandro Martinez to progress for us. And it didn't help when Casemiro got sent off, because our midfield then turned to Bruno and Sancho. And I know we brought Scott McTominay on, who had a phenomenal game, by the way. Yeah. Scott McTominay was brilliant. But, we needed De Jong, a Benacer, an Enzo Lefebvre. Enzo Lefebvre. He's just brilliant, isn't he?
Would have been ridiculous.
Yeah.
Would have been ridiculous.
What?
That would have made you...
Enzo Fernandez or Enzo Lefebvre?
Enzo Lefebvre.
Enzo Lefebvre, he's brilliant. I really want him. Like, if we can't get De Jong, I'd look at him almost straight away.
It's him that's he was in like the 99th percentile for progressive passes, wasn't
I think so. Yeah.
Ridiculous.
Yeah. No. A first phase midfielder, a good ball carrier, a high volume passer, because we've got nobody at the minute, and that is really holding us back, especially against teams against Southampton. Because
it gives you a bigger range of passes as well, doesn't it? Rather than the conventional, we're going to get the ball now, we're picking it out to Anthony. We can cut in and do something. You need that range, don't you? I think that's what's letting you down at the minute.
And we're really not helped out as well, because teams are obviously noticing that Sandro Martinez is their only option in terms of build-up, so they're singling them out. Yeah. And we can't even play back to De Gea and go, our goalkeeper will help us out, because De Gea isn't good on the ball. He's not going to help us build out. Yeah. So we have to rely on Casemiro, who is good on the ball, a good passer, but under pressure, Casemiro isn't amazing, and that's just not his game. It's never been his game. He's never had to be his game. So we're not singling out Casemiro as being an awful player here. We're just stating some facts. But no, once we get that first phase midfielder, we'll be okay, because we're still trying to play in transition. Yeah, we're still trying to play in transition and counter off other teams' mistakes. We're not actually controlling the game for a full 90 minutes and actually creating our own chances.
Well, no.
Not consistently anyway. Ten
Hag's still not got what he wants on the team, because he's not got the players for it.
Mm-hmm.
He's doing well with what he's got.
But he will.
Of course he will, yeah. By the time he gets all the players he wants, and I know it's very hard, give him a transfer window or whatever, but once he gets the players that he wants, you'll be proper challengers.
And see, when Christian Eriksen was our build-up player, he was actually doing a good job. He wasn't doing an elite level job. And that's why I think
to suit him.
It was working. And the signs were there.
Yeah, he's a profile for what you want. You just need a better version.
Yeah, literally. I would say maybe someone who's better defensively and a better ball carrier than Eriksen, but Eriksen's pass was out of this world.
Mm-hmm.
But once we get that, I think we'll be sorted. But that's all I'm going to say in the mind. It's frustrating, but I think Southampton could also be frustrated they took nothing from the game because they had some massive chances. Exactly, yeah. Look, I think I've said the last 3 weeks, but we're still going to top 4. We move. Right, Newcastle. A couple of controversial decisions in this game as well.
Yeah, I mean, the Pope.
Did you watch it, Legs?
The Newcastle game?
Yeah. Watch the highlights?
No, I don't think I watched it.
Did you see any of the decisions?
No, I did watch it. It was live, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was on 5:30. Newcastle game was on TV, surprise.
Yeah.
On TV.
No, I have watched it. Yeah, I have watched it. Yeah, I did.
The Pope won 100% penalty.
Stonewall. I cannot believe it's not given. I cannot believe it.
It's with shoulder.
People are saying, Jimenez looks for it. Well, of course he does.
What do you mean he looks for it? What?
Because otherwise, why would Jimenez go down because he's not an open goal?
This is a little bit like I hate when people go, but he left his leg in. Of course he left his leg in. Of course he's looking for a foul.
Of course he is.
That's part and parcel of the game.
You have to go down or you don't get it.
Yeah, that's not diving, leaving your leg in. That's just smart. It's like, I don't know, like running to the back post of the corner. It's just smart. It's just what you do. It's anticipation. You leave your leg in. Yeah, it's just part and parcel.
I was watching it with my flatmate Heath. When it happened, I went, "Oh my god, not again, Pope, not again!"
Yeah, it's a red card.
And then he's like, "Oh, it's a goal kick." Go.
He's been a little bit erratic, hasn't he, Pope?
He's losing his head a bit. His distribution is horrendous.
Yeah.
It is really. It
always has been.
It's becoming more and more apparent, though. It's just.
I guess when you're playing for Burnley and you're not expected to keep loads of the ball, and and whatever, you get away with
You're not
it
going to
more,
clip it to
but-
the fullbacks at Burnley, are you?
No, exactly.
You're going long.
No, yeah, because you're hoofing it to your two big men.
Yeah, or
Yeah.
you're trying to pick out a winger. Well, you're more kicking to space and kind of kicking
Yeah,
to a player.
that's what you
does,
play.
but-
Kicking to areas.
You're
Yeah.
playing for space, play for yards.
He tried to kick into space, but he can't kick that far. He literally physically
mad,
can't.
I
He can't do it past the last man of defence. I don't think I've ever seen him do it.
People with long legs can always kick a ball far.
Yeah,
They just
but-
every long-legged person I've ever met can always kick a ball hard and
Pope,
far.
it's either halfway line or into their keeper's hands. There's no in between at all. He'll never get the. I've never seen him get a
No,
pass
I
right.
don't-
There's no median.
No,
No, I
at
know
all.
exactly what you mean, yeah.
Yeah, no, I get you too.
But yeah, I think after that we were very shaky for about 5 minutes. They should have scored, and then I can't remember our goal.
Isaac scored.
Oh yeah,
header,
Trippier.
wasn't it?
Yeah, Trippier. Unbelievable delivery. Finally, Christ,
about
about
time.
70
Shock.
crosses later.
The £65 million striker starts and scores. he's good, so good. I like
He
Isaac. He's a
had
great
such
striker.
a good game. He really showed.
Yeah,
Like,
he is good, Isaac.
No,
I
he's
think he
great,
showed
he's
to Eddie Howe, like, why the hell are you benching me? Like, what are you doing?
Yeah.
Like, what are you doing?
Yeah.
He's got everything. Like, absolutely everything. His pressing's brilliant. His movement's brilliant. His dribbling's brilliant.
And-
Build-up play. Links up so well with City Max on the left-hand side.
No,
So
and some
well.
of the link-up play between Isaac and Carvajal are going to be
I knew you were going to say that.
it's going to be so good.
I was waiting.
The
It was
link-up-
always going to go there.
The link up between Cavra and Isaac is going to
I knew you were
Many
gonna
of
say
us don't know. Thomas said his dream Newcastle signing me.
Wait, it is.
Kavicha
Dream.
Carvajal.
Dream. Absolute dream, yeah.
Yeah. Balamala's dream sign is Messi. Oh dear. No, we're not going to go.
Don't worry.
No, Isaac was brilliant though.
Yeah.
I like the way it's number 14 too. I just love number 14.
My lucky number 14.
Love number
Genuinely.
14, honestly. I think
I don't know
if
why,
I
but I think it
couldn't
must
get a
be-
starting number on my football team back in the day, I used to take number 14.
Same.
I think it's because of Henri. I think it's why he's number 14. I think that's why he chose it, but I'm not.
Yeah,
not
Theo
entirely sure.
Baker for me, but
I can't really think. The game was a bit weird. We were
I actually
very-
thought you were quite good in the
first
first
half-
half. I thought you were really
and then
good,
second
yeah.
half,
Second half,
classic
yeah.
Newcastle
Yeah.
just lost control of the game completely. Then they scored a sloppy goal.
The entire Gallagher end behind the ball.
And then Almiron came on. I was like, brilliant. Thank God Almiron's come on. thank God for Almiron. And then he brought off Isaac as well. Oh, good. Nice
Nice
Eddie Howe.
work.
And then it pulled off. But the weird thing that got me is Eddie Howe said in a press conference before the game, he's like, Isaac isn't ready to start. Play 90 minutes yet, sorry. So everyone's like, that's a bit weird.
What?
He's been back for 4 months. Then after it, he said, we were surprised to see Isaac start, saying he couldn't play 90 minutes. And we were, but understood why he took him off early. He's like, oh no, Isaac can play 90 minutes, just not for this team.
What?
He said he can't play 90 minutes in this system. He said he's very fit, but with the way we want him to play, he can't play 90 minutes.
So basically,
Oh,
you
it's
want
intensity pressing.
Yeah,
isn't
you
it?
want him to sit behind. You want him to sit in his own half and intensity press the other team's back line, and then
but
try and play in the counter attack.
It's Mane pressing.
But the thing is,
Yeah.
Isaac can't do it.
It's Jamie Vardy
So
pressing.
Isaac can't play 90 minutes, but Wilson can. Oh, weird that.
Wilson, who is notoriously known for being made of
Wilson
total
plays
glass.
on crutches.
Yeah, Wilson's absolutely useless.
Yeah.
He needs to go. Well, not go, but
No, I wouldn't say
needs
he's
someone to replace
useless, but yeah.
He's good deputy to have to Isaac, I think.
Yeah, I would say for
but if
Newcastle,
he-
have a backup striker.
But if he's starting ahead of Isaac, there's something wrong.
Oh no,
No, I
yeah,
agree.
no,
No, I agree, but he's not
We've been
bad.
saying that for weeks too. That we
Exactly,
thought it was
yeah.
really
Oh,
weird that he
definitely,
continuously played Isaac.
Yeah.
When I saw we were starting Jacob Murphy as well, I was like, oh, right, that's interesting.
I don't know. I think that Isaac comment's a bit weird and a bit concerning for the
What?
future of Newcastle.
Yeah,
He's been there for ages as well, hasn't he?
well, no, it's just.
Higher,
I-
yeah, Isaac.
Isaac, that's what I
He's
mean. He's
a
been there
solid,
long enough
yeah.
to be able to know and fit into the system.
Yeah.
I think he
If he
does
said
fit
he wanted
into the
a fitness
system.
thing, didn't he?
He was your marquee signing.
Yeah.
Bruno Guimaraes was not your marquee signing under the
Wait,
side.
what?
Different
It
window.
was
Wait.
Isaac was your marquee.
Well,
marquee
it
signing.
was Bruno, then now it's.
Yeah.
Different windows, wasn't it?
Yeah, it
Yeah,
was different
January
windows.
and summer. But I think Isaac was your Newcastle
Isaac-
aren't here to play. I think
State,
you got-
you mean statement?
yeah, because you bought Guimaraes for 40 million or so.
Yeah, Isaac's the biggest transfer outside of Big Six.
That's what I'm saying. That was your
Yeah,
that was your
and I think the thing with that
statement signing.
transfer is as well, not loads of people knew who Guimaraes was. Obviously, more people did, but Isaac was wanted by loads of people.
Yeah,
Oh, so
mine,
for
yeah,
years.
yeah,
that's what I mean. So it's more.
When we
that-
signed him, I was beyond shocked.
Yeah.
So I was like, "What has just happened?" It happened so quickly.
Yeah.
I do. It was a very weird comment. I was like, I mean, how is he not? Or I know he was injured for ages. So I thought when he said the 90-minute comment, I was like, okay, it must have been a really bad injury. He's still
And then
not
clarified
playing
it
enough
wasn't
minutes.
fitness.
Yeah.
And then he said, "Oh no, he is fit. He just can't play 90 minutes in this system." I was like, "Well, no, surely he can." Because when he came off, he looked upset, and he looked like he could still go on. I don't know what's going on there.
Yeah, it was strange.
That's I think it's concerning for your marquee player.
It is a
Maybe
bit. It is a
little
bit
out of
weird.
favour with this manager.
We don't really have a lot of players that can play 90 minutes in this system. Now,
Anthony Gordon.
clearly.
Honestly,
Falafel Vias, that's all he's good at, pressure.
Yeah, I know, but he's been so crap.
He's shit.
You're
you're not allowed to say that because you spent 45 million on him, so he has to be good. Remember this.
Yeah, people are like,
Weirdos.
when we have a fully fit squad, imagine a front three of St. Maximin, Isak and Gordon.
Gordon doesn't get in our best front
Gordon.
three, so I was going to get into a team
Like,
battling for the Champions League.
I think
spots.
Gordon's do I think he's an alright lad? I'm not really sure.
No, he's a knobhead. He's a knobhead.
He did an interview, didn't he, this week, where he's like,
No,
it was quite sad about
Can
how
I say?
Everton
Can I
fans-
say what he said?
Yeah, go
What
on.
he said was he played a big part in keeping Everton up.
Say what you said in the Twitter group chat.
What did I say?
You sat on your arse betting against Everton and I did more for him. Honestly.
No, Gordon he played a decent part.
He did
in
play a
Everton.
good part.
Yeah, he played a
He did.
decent part.
He
He scored 4 deflected goals.
It's
No, but
better than none.
he worked hard. And he's a
We're up!
and he's
Worked hard!
and he's a local lad. Got to remember that. Yeah.
Yeah, he is.
I remember a certain Joe Legg saying if Andy Gordon scored that goal, he would have been the second tier of the stand.
Oh, yeah.
What?
No, you were like, remember when Richarlison scored against Palace or something last season, the big one that kept you up.
Yeah.
You were like, oh, Richarlison celebrated so like he was very controlled.
He put a tweet about Gordon as well, saying like he'd absolutely die for the club and stuff.
He would.
Yeah.
At the time. I've never denied his effort,
Yeah.
have I?
Yeah.
Never denied his work rate wrong. I just don't think he's very good.
No, I don't.
No,
think
he's not.
very good.
No,
I think
he's not.
He's got the ability to become good. I just don't think. He
No,
started against
no.
City, and thank God I didn't watch it. But people were saying, "Oh, he runs so hard." And the only clip I saw from it was he ran through and goal and fell over his own feet.
If a thing
So I was like,
that
"Oh, right."
that people jump to defend a player with is how hard they work, then they're not very good.
That's how we used to defend Almiron,
exactly.
and it's still how we defend because he's.
It's babying
awful.
him. It's babying him. Oh, he works really hard. Let's give him the most improved award.
Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah.
That's literally it.
It's like I remember when it happened to Mason Mount. That was when you were like, ooh, when he said, oh, he's really good at pressing. Though, you know, when you looked away from, he's probably one of the best in Europe on the half turn, or he's a brilliant passer, or his through balls are excellent, or he's a good finisher. To working hard, you go, oh, that's a brutal
Poor
decline. Yeah. Oh.
Yeah.
When people start saying that about you, all right, that's bad. But no. Yeah,
It was good. It was a massive win for us, though. Absolutely
Yeah.
huge. We really need to get back on track. As we mentioned, that league table after
final
Dyche
table,
joined,
yeah.
we were bottom, which really shocked
Last
me.
6 games. Sort
Yeah.
of thing, yeah.
But that's our first win in 6, and it gives us a big platform. We've got Forest next, which is another really winnable game. Then we've still got 2 games in hand on Spurs. Win both of them, we're back in the
Spurs
top
are
4.
shit, mate.
So there's a
wouldn't worry about Spurs.
really good chance we do get top 4 with that win. If we didn't win it, I wouldn't have been confident at all.
I think there's a good chance.
I still think we won't finish top 4.
I think
but
I
think
don't
finish
think
fifth.
I don't think you'll finish top. Well, I don't even know who will finish top.
I'd
Yeah, I
love
think you
fifth,
could.
though.
I think you could.
we easily could though. If we
Liverpool are literally the kings of inconsistency
Liverpool keeps
at the minute.
Keeps
This
looking like
weekend-
they're gonna kick on them down. No.
Yeah.
this weekend went our way with Liverpool losing. Definitely. That's all
Yeah.
I'm looking at. I'm not looking at Spurs. I'm looking at Chelsea and Liverpool and Brighton a bit and Brentford and Fulham.
Chelsea
kind
are in
of.
for a late charge, I think.
Yes, I'm just looking at them. If they lose or drop points and we win, I'm like, right, okay,
Yeah.
we're going to get Europe because they're like, well, that's all I care about. I'm not looking ahead at the moment.
No, I think Europa League would be the perfect bridge for you.
I think Conference League probably.
Yeah, possibly.
I think maybe I'm going to say this. We've got with the signing we might make in the summer, we would have almost a 2 good squad for that. I think we would suit
That's
Europa League
what I mean.
better.
I think Europa League is a good bridge because it's still good enough to attract some decent players,
Definitely.
regardless of the
100%.
project.
Well, we
100%.
attracted Isaac and Bruno without anything.
That's what I mean.
so-
Yeah.
But you can go a level up now.
Yeah.
And you've got
sort of thing.
an attractiveness about the project as well,
That's-
and
that's
the
what I
fact
mean.
that you're the richest club in the world, that is attractive in its own right, and the fact that the whole culture around Newcastle is very good. The stadium's nice too. I'm
Well,
sure.
yeah, that's the only thing that would go for us in the past. Like people were like, "Oh, look, it's a one club city." It's
Yeah, like every
city
South American
centre.
has watched Goal.
Yeah,
and you
yeah.
made Newcastle look unbelievable in Goal.
Yeah,
So
but we managed to sign some big names before the takeover. And now we've got that as well as money. It's like,
no, it's looking good. I think Europa League would be an unbelievable.
yeah, I'd love
season.
it. I think it'd be pretty class. Yeah, won't be able to go to any games because it's impossible to buy tickets at the moment for any Newcastle game. I tried to go get tickets for Newcastle versus
United.
you lot.
Yeah,
impossible, absolutely impossible.
damn.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So Europa League will be near on impossible. And Champions League wouldn't even bother. Because it should be full of tourists. And they give like 20,000 to random press and Thogden.
Thogden was at the Man United Liverpool game.
How does it get...
I don't know. He gets sent there. But anyway, enough away from Thogden in the weekend review. We're going to move on to the topic of this podcast.
Yeah.
A to Z. Woohoo! I'm actually looking forward to this. And I actually really enjoyed doing this as well. So,
Yeah,
Legs, you
same.
ready?
Yeah.
Right. So this is what we think the best player, but we're also I know you have as well. We've got like a first name and a surname, but then one we're going to stick with. And like for example, you can only use one once. So Lionel Messi could obviously be L and M.
But only one.
But you just choose. So if Thomas has him an L and I have him an M, so be it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So you got to use your brains here when you listen to us, all right? So, I'll start us off.
Yeah.
I've gone for Dani Alves.
Good shout.
Yeah.
Thomas?
I'm going Alan Shearer.
I went Abedi Pele.
Ooh.
FIFA.
Reason behind that?
Because he's really good in FIFA. Yeah, he was good. He was good.
Yeah. So I had a couple of names down as well. For my first name, I went Andreas Iniesta, not Alan Shearer.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
And then I had Aguero, Alessandro Nesta,
I had Nesta as well.
Alessandro Del Piero,
There's a lot
Andrei
there.
Shevchenko.
Alex Song.
Get him out of here, Wan-Bissaka.
Vincent Abubakar.
Al Bubakar.
Abubakar.
Right, yeah. Did anyone else have any others? I've gone Dani Alves as my one. I think we should all agree on who's the best.
Aluko.
Sonny Aluko.
Sonny Aluko. He's not bad in.
Or any Aluko. No, we don't like him.
Who did you say again?
So I had Alves, and then I had Aguero, Andres Iniesta, Alessandro Nesta, and
I
Del
want to
Piero,
agree
and
on
Andrei
Iniesta.
Shevchenko.
I think Iniesta would be what
I
I'd
want
choose.
to. I think.
But I have Iniesta in I. No
Let's see what I've got
spoilers,
for
but
I.
yeah.
I
There
do
is
as well.
there isn't much for
Right,
I.
let's-
So Andres is like my first name A, so and then my Alves is like my surname.
Alves
But
or
I'm
Aguero,
sticking
then.
with Alves.
Alves
yeah.
or Aguero for me.
Well, Alves then.
Yeah.
If we're,
Yeah, I think Dani Alves
Yeah.
is the best A.
he has won the most.
Most
trophies.
Most trophies ever. And,
Yeah.
I don't want to just go off trophies.
and I
but
think
you
if
can't
you're going to
ignore
compare it to
that.
other things, Dani Alves was the best right back in the world for like 8-9 years. I don't know if Sergio Aguero has ever been the best striker in the world. Obviously,
City fans would say so,
yeah,
but-
generation-wise, it was tough for him because he was up against Suarez, Lewandowski, Benzema, Keane, etc., etc., etc.
yeah.
But no, Aguero's an unbelievable player. If it was Premier League, Aguero would be in there. But I think we all agree on Dani Alves for A.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Definitely, yeah.
Right, B. Legs, you start us off.
Bergkamp.
Nice.
Busquets.
I've also gone Busquets, but I also put in brackets Buffon, Benzema, Beale, Bobby Charlton,
Brian Laudrup.
yeah, Beckenbauer, and George Best, who I also almost said. I
Yeah.
imagine no, because you went Busquets, I'm going George Best.
Gareth Barry.
Billy Key as well. Sado Berahino.
Ballard.
Is that Dominic or Tom?
No, it's not. What?
Which Ballard do you mean?
The one that's first. What's his first name? Oh my god.
There's Will, there's Dom, there's... How many Ballards have I? There's loads of Ballards.
Why have I forgotten his first name?
Do you mean a Sunderland one?
Daniel Ballard.
You mean Daniel for Sunderland?
Yeah, the Northern Irish one. Daniel Ballard. Yeah.
Oh, no, we don't like him. He's Northern Irish.
Yes, you do.
Oh, yeah.
Don't lie. I'm gonna go George Best for my B. Who wins? Best, Busquets,
Best,
or
best, yeah.
What is
Go.
best, yeah.
Bestie. Young.
Woohoo.
Yeah.
Get in there, come on.
Homer.
Don't me. Yeah, Busquets, Buffon,
Wait,
Beale, Benzema.
Masons.
Oh yeah.
Oh, keep that gobshites words off his
Oh,
mouth.
sorry.
Mason's gone.
Mason.
Also, Mason's put like a little message beside each one because I picked them. Do you want to hear them?
Weird.
So,
God's sake.
so for we didn't actually say this one. Alfredo Di Stefano. I'm sure he watched loads of Alfredo Di Stefano back in the day, and his reasoning was
For real.
well good, scored bare goals.
Sure, that's not what he said.
I promise you, was well good, comma,
Goff.
scored bare
Was.
goals.
Fucking Goff.
Was well good.
Scored
well
bare
good, isn't it?
goals. Yeah, and for his B, he went Busquets, cool, calm, collected.
Was he alright?
So weird. I mean, yes, Busquets was.
My
cool,
toes are
calm.
curving at that.
Yeah.
He's like a
You turned to
cucumber.
Spencer FC. What's going on?
Cool, calm, collected.
Don't diss the goat.
I'm not. I'm
You.
Don't.
Yeah. Who'd you put for your B? Bobby Zamora.
Bergkamp. Billy Key.
Billy Key. Ooh, tough one.
Wait, no, Billy Key or Berahino. Or Bastian Schweinsteiger.
Yeah, Viking Swine's was on mine, yeah, too.
I've got one else.
Yeah.
But Billy Key's my main show.
Okay. I don't know.
Or Bassong.
I think best wins B, doesn't
Best, yeah, for
Yeah,
B.
yeah,
Best, the best.
it? The best.
I think I had him for G actually, but never mind.
Oh,
Or Marcus Bettinelli.
Yeah.
Gilbert.
C.
Cafu.
Cafu. I went Cristiano Ronaldo.
Well, I had Cruyff or Cristiano Ronaldo.
Okay, yeah. I've gone Cristiano Ronaldo because my R is used up for someone else. So I put my C as Cristiano Ronaldo.
Yeah.
Also, Cafu, Cannavaro, Carlos, Hernan Crespo,
Yeah.
Eric Cantona.
Cazorla.
Connor Chaplin.
Cahill.
Oh, bowler for Kieran McKenna's yesterday. Yeah, he's...
I signed him on my Plymouth career, man.
I respect it because it's alliteration. So
Yeah,
it's
CC.
proper.
yeah, Charlie
Chapo.
Chaplin, yeah. Cafu, Cannavaro.
Cesc Fabregas.
Cesc Fabregas, that's a good
Yeah.
one. Yeah, that's a good
Yeah.
one.
Yeah.
Craig Cathcart, that's another CC.
Yes.
Oh,
Craig,
love it,
Craig,
dude.
Connor Cody.
Oh, yeah.
Don't!
Get in there.
Don't!
Imagine the centre back pairing of Craig Cathcart and Connie Cody.
But never concede.
Nah, never,
They
ever.
both die every game now.
It's like Iron Man, you know, they have that hole in their chest, regeneration.
Calyx.
He also begins with C. He also
has a
goes
hole
like
in his
this,
chest.
and he has a hole in his chest. That's brilliant from you.
Because he was on the halfway line there, so it's not.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah,
Not in my
he's
team.
not going to. He did get an assist for Castro's header in the second charity match. though.
Castro.
Yeah, Castro.
Ruben Castro that played for Betis.
Yeah.
Good knowledge.
He was like 38, wasn't he, on FIFA 14?
An actual one, Courtois. No, not there yet. But
Courtois was alright.
Yeah.
Courtois was a nice shout.
Good shout, yeah.
Yeah.
But I've gone Cristiano Ronaldo. You went with
Cruyff.
Ronaldo.
Just
Well,
be
see,
different.
Cruyff is used in another pick.
I think Ronaldo's fine. Cristiano Ronaldo.
Yeah, I'm happy. Yes, they are.
Oh, God. They're all three of mine so far. I feel like I'm taking
Well,
the
it's
plug.
not.
Yeah.
No, you just
I've got them down.
You're taking it most serious.
Yeah. No, look, see how many you went through the notes as well.
Yeah, I've got loads.
Oh, Cantona as well.
Yeah, so,
yeah.
I had Cantona in the brackets. Mace said
Nicole.
CR7 dash and then put nothing. I don't really think it needs explained. He just put CR7 and
Edgy.
nothing.
I like it.
Ah.
CR7.
Yeah, Aaron.
My thing.
Ronaldo.
Yeah. So D. I'll start this one. I went Diego Maradona.
Yeah. As soon as you said that, I'll go David Beckham.
Nice.
Yeah.
I-
Dom Solanke.
Not Dominic Calvert-Lewin.
No, he's shy.
I also had Drogba and Dennis Bergkamp.
I put Demichelis.
Eric Jemba.
Demichelis.
That's a great show.
Martin Demichelis.
That's a great show. Oh, Owen Doyle as well.
No, Marcus Rashford ruined his career.
Yeah.
Yeah, no.
What
What about David McGoldrick?
What about Alan Davies?
Tom Davies.
Tom
No.
Davies? Kevin Davies?
Yes.
Yeah.
Tyrese Dolan.
Don't know.
You know who Tyrese Dolan
He plays
is?
for Blackburn, doesn't he?
Come on,
No.
mate. He plays for
Scored against
Blackburn.
Leicester, I'm pretty
Yeah.
sure.
Oh, well,
Mason would be fuming.
Well, it has to be Diego Maradona, doesn't it, really?
okay,
Or David Raya.
David De Gea.
And he's won.
Yeah.
Now what?
Does David De Gea count as the DD? David De Gea.
Yeah, I'd say so.
DDG. Right, yeah. So, what about for surname? The Drog.
Yeah, for certain.
He's also DD as well. Didier Drogba.
yeah.
I can't say that.
Didier Deschamps on there?
Yeah, that's another one. That's a good one. He's a good player as well.
Yeah.
Marcel Desailly. That's another
Yeah.
good. Yeah.
Ho, ho,
There's got to be more.
ho.
Peter Dinklage. David Dunn.
David Dunn.
David Dunn.
Richard Dunn.
Richard
Dunn. Damien Dove.
Oh,
Yes.
Great shout.
Duffers.
Jack Diamond that plays for Sunderland.
One of the guys, one of my teachers in college, he played with Damien Duff.
Did he?
Yeah.
Where?
When they were coming through youth level at Blackburn, I think. Would have played with Damien Duff there.
So,
Yeah.
What,
Or Newcastle, one of
What
the
about Dorrans that played for West Brom?
Yeah, that's another one. Finn, and then
What's his first name?
Finn Downs that plays for West
Downs,
Ham.
Finn Downs, yeah.
Plays for West.
He's
Not
actually
West
quite
Brom.
good, they just don't
Yeah,
play
he's
him.
okay. Yeah,
Yeah, he's alright.
yeah. But there's loads. But yeah, I would give that one to Damien Duff.
What about Dante?
I used to
new
pack
car,
him
by the
so much.
His new
Out of
car.
positions.
I used
Dante.
I used to pack him so much
Same.
back in the day. He had a boards card, didn't he? Or did he have a walk?
Yeah,
card at
He had
one point?
86 at one point.
Yeah, he had a walk, I think, yeah.
Mental.
I can't think of it.
Yeah, I'm
I'm all blown out.
Debussy?
Oh, on his
Dupoitre,
face.
played for
Yeah.
Huddersfield. Dupoitre.
Oh yeah.
What
That goal against Chelsea.
Yeah.
Kept him up. Fair play to him.
Yeah, De Patra.
Divock Origi.
That's a good one. For A, Adam Lafondra.
Yes.
One of the best substitutes in Premier League
To
history.
be Leon Best. Absolute baller.
For B, Callum Best.
For B, Eric Bailly. You were
For
just,
B, Robbie Brady.
you were listening to 3 second-year uni students just list football players.
They're just laughing at them. It's fun.
Let's go. Let's go.
Right,
keep
yeah.
going, keep
So
going.
who gets D? Diego Maradona for surname.
Yeah.
Who's getting D?
Demichelis. Let me have it.
De Michaelis, yeah.
Demichelis has it. Takes it for the best goal in Premier League history.
Eric Jemba, I think. So.
Oh,
Jim
to be
Ross
fair,
Mason.
Mason just said one that I don't know how we've missed it, but he said Kevin De Bruyne.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, you don't think of it as De Bruyne.
Yeah.
It's weird. You say his name is his full name. Isn't
Yeah,
it?
it's like,
Yeah,
it's
Kevin De
like,
Bruyne,
it's like
yeah,
Alexis
KDB.
Sanchez, isn't it?
Yeah, you always say Sanchez. Yeah.
Yeah. But he said best midfielder there is, comma, has everything.
You don't need to tell us that.
That told
mate.
us nice. Cheers.
He doesn't have blonde hair.
Yeah, shut up, mate.
Yeah, so he's gone De Bruyne. Good shout, to be fair. Yeah,
Yeah,
I don't
yeah.
mind the De Bruyne shout.
Dennis
Actually,
Undav as
He
well.
is in my
somewhere.
list. I just didn't say him. David Silva as well.
David Silva,
Yeah.
yeah, he has a good one.
Clint Dempsey.
Clint Dempsey, yeah.
Oh, we've been on this for ages.
You don't know where I'm from, man.
No, where I'm from, dog.
Oh, that's the one, yeah, that's the one, yeah.
That's quite a good impression, actually.
Oh,
Right, let's
yeah.
go.
Yeah,
Let's go.
for E,
Eden Hazard.
yeah, I've gone with Eusebio.
I had Eusebio as well.
Yeah.
Erling Haaland.
Oh, I also had Eric Cantona.
Eric Cantona,
Elmas.
Emil Heskey.
Elmas. What about Nico Elvedi? Played for Mönchengladbach.
Stefan Al-Shaarawy.
Oh, I like that one. as well.
Yeah, Emil Heskey, Edwin van der Sar, and I was really close with this one because I knew someone would say Eusebio, Samuel Eto'o.
Yeah.
I think
had
I
Eto'o,
yeah, I might actually say Eto'o was my pick because you've said Eusebio.
Yeah.
I've
That's it,
still got
yeah.
Eto and Lukaku play for each other.
Yeah.
Played with each other at Everton.
Whoa. Pause.
But Eto'o, like, oh. James Cooper's joined the podcast. Hello, James.
I
James.
thought you'd finished. We've been done for about an hour.
We're in a cupboard.
No, I meant to tell you, to apologise that I'd set you up this cupboard.
That's
And
alright.
then didn't tell you.
No, it's fine. I like not being on camera. I prefer it.
No, it's alright. I think it's quite a cool room.
Is that, yeah, it's not too bad. There's a nice.
It's just warm.
It's very
Oh,
warm.
so
It's
warm.
hot, yeah. It's
That's
hot.
the only thing. Innit?
But,
no, it's alright.
Excellent. Lovely to see you. Hope
Right,
it's
any
all
more
good.
stories? Handed anyone any FIFA awards
Another
since
time.
you were on last week? Okay, another time. So he's goat. Well, what's the word?
One hit wonder.
No.
One hit one. No, you can't
Nah,
say
let's
that.
get the match ball.
Not after the stories you were telling us after lecture today. No. Right.
All monstrous human beings. Remember that phrase. See you later, guys.
See you later.
later.
I'm glad James is feeling loads better. Anyway, we should have asked what he thought was he. He might give us a good answer. Probably would have went.
He'd probably said.
Probably Cantona.
Any Ipswich players become. Do you know he's an Ipswich fan?
I did, yeah. You said it.
I did after
The pod.
no. When did I know?
Didn't
When did
listen.
I no, I didn't. No, I didn't listen. No, I didn't listen to ones with me on them. So, no, we've probably missed someone, haven't we? Who we missed? El Hero Elia. Who was mine?
Yeah.
Remember Elia?
I still like Al.
Right.
Five-star
So for E, Mason has put. And no one say, right? I'm just gonna let the viewers guess who this is. Edson Arantes do Nascimento.
Oh, yeah.
Does anyone know who that is? Right, it's Pele, and it's an absolute cop out for
He's
Mason.
making attention
and
seeker.
and we didn't allow it, so we had to make him change, and he changed it to Eusebio. However, but Edson Arantes do Nascimento brackets Pele, but well good. One of the greatest footballers ever played the game. Well good. That's what he's put down. But yeah, he changes it.
What?
Well,
He was-
good.
we're going to move on to AF.
Oh god.
And he's put Ferenc Puskas. And he's
Yeah.
also put also well good. Right, my AF though is Ferenc Puskas is good.
Why is...
I've gone with, I don't know if I actually like this because I never watched him. I went with Franz Beckenbauer. But I've also said Frank Lampard
Yeah.
and Frank
Frank
Ribery.
Ribery, yeah.
Frank Ribery and Lampard, yeah.
I had Lamps.
Lampard.
I had Puskas as well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And Federico Fazio as well.
Federico Valverde, is that it? I think it is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Federico Palestri.
Yeah.
Or Facu. No, it's Facu
Facundo.
Palestri. It's,
Facundo Palestri or something.
it's Facu Palestri.
Yeah.
It's Facu. Yeah, it's not.
Felipe
His full
Luis.
name's Facundo, isn't it?
Yeah.
Good shout. Yeah.
But I think on mine it's just done as Facu.
What about Jeremy Frimpong?
Federico
Comment.
Makeda?
Good shout.
Yeah, that's a good shot. Yeah,
What about Fabian Barthez?
yeah, decent.
Facundo Ferreira.
Yeah.
What about
Adam Lafondra.
Ben Foster?
No, it's not.
Diego Forlan?
Fraser Forster, double F. Yeah.
Oh, I'm
wins.
loving it.
Yeah.
The boy
We're
wins.
having a great time.
Yeah,
I
we
like
are.
it.
Yeah, I would probably say Lampard.
Lamps.
Yeah, Lampard was actually my one I had down, but Franz Beckenbauer
Well,
won
I
three
had him
Ballon
down.
I had
d'Ors.
thumbs down, yeah.
Yeah, Frank Lampard. What'd you have? You had.
I had Ribery.
Did you have anyone else?
Federico Valverde, that's all I could think of.
Federico Valverde.
I accidentally skipped it and went back to it.
Yeah. G. Now, I'm willing to change my B to Busquets because my G is George Best. However, I
Gerrard?
also say Gerrard, yeah.
Jorginho Wijnaldum.
Yeah, I have Gerrard as well.
Camille Glick.
Gagliardini.
Gattuso is a double G though.
Ryan Giggs.
Yeah, Gerrard
Yeah.
Gattuso, yeah.
We
No, we don't talk about
Gareth
him.
Bale, Gigi Buffon,
What about Gaga that played for Argentina? What about Gago that played for Argentina?
Gerard Piqué, George Weah, and then George Hadji and Gerd Miller.
Jimenez. Yeah, let's go on. Not
Oh,
really.
Jose
Not
Maria Jimenez.
Yeah,
Yeah, he was
legit,
really
not
good on
legit.
the old career modes when he was young.
Yeah.
When he was like 83 rated, now he's awful. He's actually a rubbish centre back too.
Yeah, he is.
Yeah.
Oh, Gianfranco Zola as well.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Gianfranco Zola, yeah.
Yeah.
Forgettable football.
There's got to be like loads of Gianluca Scamacca.
Yeah.
Poor
Yeah.
bloke having a horrible
I
time at
know.
West Ham.
Get him, bring him to OT, save his career. As a
Would you
backup.
actually want him?
Yeah, as a backup, yeah, definitely.
Connor Goldson.
Good one. Ben Godfrey.
Yes. Tank. Yeah.
Tank.
I like Godfrey, yeah.
Yeah.
Marcus Godden, played for Coventry.
Gyökeres.
Yeah, Mitch Gyökeres, yeah.
Yeah. Gyökeres, sorry.
Joe Gelhardt.
Joe Gelhardt. Missed a sitter at the weekend against Norwich.
Pep Guardiola.
Pep Guardiola.
Yeah.
Pep Guardiola.
Yeah.
That's a good one. Could add Luis Enrique for E.
We just started naming football.
Dom Gape.
Good one. Yeah, good one.
Gabriel Oberton.
Gabriel, yeah, winner.
Wins. Yeah.
Yeah,
That's
Gabriel.
game over.
Yeah, I'm happy to stick with Gerrard though for G.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because
Yeah.
I've gone with best for
Close
G.
second, Camille Glick, but
Yeah.
won't be past.
And Gattuso gets in. As soon as I think Gareth Bale should be a little bit
Yeah,
higher.
agreed.
I'd actually maybe say Gareth Bale's a better football player than Gerrard.
Yeah.
Tough.
No, yeah.
But I'd probably go. I might change my Gareth Bale.
It's a hard debate that,
I'll
but
go Bale, yeah.
Yeah.
I'll go Bale.
H. Now, I think the obvious one is Thierry Henry. However, I go with Harry Kane.
I don't know how you pronounce it, but Hristo Stoikov.
Yeah, I have Stoikov down. Yeah, Histro
I also have Hernan Crespo.
Hernan Crespo. You could have Hierro. Sorry.
Yeah.
Jeff Hurst. who Obviously,
Tony-
obviously scored in the '66 World Cup final.
Tony Hibbert.
Tony. Tony Hibbert. Brilliant one. Henrik Larsson.
Danny Higginbotham.
Hulk. Hulk.
Ahmed Hegazi.
He was a
Yeah,
brick wall.
obviously Haaland, but I think Harry Kane's better than Haaland.
Can't Ben Arthur.
Yeah, all round.
Yeah, I think.
Grant
yeah,
Hanley.
and because I'm using Thierry Henry in another slot, Henry doesn't get my vote at H, so I go on Harry Kane.
What about Jose Holebas that played for Watford?
One of the worst left backs I might have ever seen. in my
Yeah,
life.
awful.
Put in some good tackles, though, didn't
Did he?
he?
Henrique.
He got a few red cards. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Yes.
Hiradeki.
Is it Hincapi or Hiccapi?
Hincampia. Yeah, Brighton.
No,
Oh,
Hiccapi.
you mean the Leverkusen one?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh no, never mind.
I was mixing him up with
Yeah, what did you say for
Estupiñán,
H? You said Histro
yeah.
Stoichkov.
Yeah.
Can't say I would have watched a lot of them, but yeah, he's with mine
Oh,
too
yeah,
because it's
just know he's
Stoichkov. Yeah.
Harry Kuehl.
Harry Kuehl.
I
Yeah.
like that shout.
Yeah. Harry Redknapp.
Yeah.
Don't think he ever
All,
played football, but
What about?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
No, I've run
Trey Hume, right back for Sunderland Northern Irish. Woo.
out. Yeah.
He was good at the weekend too.
Hecko Dubravka.
Oh,
It's not even his name, it's just his Instagram tag.
I thought.
What's his name? Martin.
Martin.
Yeah, it's Martin.
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 Neymar.
Neymar.
God, that's the next episode.
Yeah.
Neymar. Right.
Yeah. Wait,
I've
what
run
are we
out.
saying for his? I'm gonna go Harry Kane.
I'm
for
happy with
mine.
Harry
Kane's
Kane.
fine.
Yeah,
Haaland,
yeah, Harry
Hulk,
Kane. Yeah,
whatever.
either one of
Yeah.
those. I think it's very easy. I think it's only really between two. I've got Iniesta. Oh, sorry, we forgot to read.
Don't worry.
Oh, do we have to?
Oh, his G as well. His G
Oh.
is right. I'll just drop your guesses down below. If you're still listening right now, drop your guesses down below, or even just think of them right now. Who do you think Mason has put for G? He has put Willie Nonto,
Oh, yeah.
What attention's he
and his little dash beside it in all caps. The Italian Prince.
You wouldn't think he supports Leicester, would you?
Danny Aaron's
Awful.
or something.
You really wouldn't think he supports Leicester.
He does watch loads of Dariana. He watches a concerning amount of Dariana.
Danny Aaron.
Rihanna.
Danny Aarons.
Darry Annans.
Danny Aaron's.
Darry Annans.
Darry
Yeah,
Aarons.
and for
Very
H, he put Haaland is well good,
Oh, yeah.
even though Harry
I think
Kane's
you've
better
used
than
that
Haaland.
one, mate.
Yeah,
Yeah, mate,
3
you
times
said
now.
that.
Yeah, for Iniesta
Iniesta,
or
Casillas,
Iker Casillas. Yeah,
Paul
Yeah.
Ince, Ismail Benissa,
Tomins.
Oh, Ilya Mendy.
Ilkay
Yeah,
Gundogan.
Isco.
Emiliano Insua.
Yeah, Iglesias.
Yeah, Boy Iglesias, yeah.
Yeah.
Enrique Iglesias.
Enrique Iglesias, yeah.
Good
Yeah.
tunes he's
Good ball
got.
control, yeah.
Ibrahimovic, obviously, and that's
Yeah.
who Mason's gone for. And straight away after saying that, I replied, Ibra over Iniesta, ...
Yeah.
Because that's criminal.
Agreed.
Yeah, come on, that's criminal. Yeah, Iniesta is definitely I think. Yeah.
Mason's the sort of person that still makes Ibrahimovic is a future star joke, isn't he?
And then doesn't get the sarcasm when
Yeah.
someone replies to it.
He's in your
I wonder
TikTok
who that would
comments.
be.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know who you are.
You know who you are.
You know who you
No, yeah, Iniesta.
Yeah.
He could have won A, and he's just won I for me.
Oh, well, I did.
Yeah, so
Iniesta. For me.
Iniesta. So J.
Jolinton.
I've got Johan Cruyff.
Daniel Jefferson.
Joe.
Yeah, I
Jewison Burnett.
raised your Jebsen with Jaskalainen.
You win.
Wow, oh my god.
I also had Javier Zanetti.
Juan Mata.
Yeah, I like
That was
that.
interesting.
Yeah, Juan Mata. Yeah, I like that too.
Juan Mata, one of my
What about
favourite
John Obi
footballers.
Mikel? John Fashanu?
Good player though, John Obi Mikel.
of course he was,
Very
yeah.
underrated. Would
I
love
forgot he
him.
played for Middlesbrough. It's quite funny.
Yeah, I really wish he came to United before he went to Chelsea.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Who else is there? That's
I think Johan Cruyff,
Jack Grealish,
Daniel Jefferson.
Jorginho,
Jamie Carragher,
Ryan Jack.
Reece James, Daniel James.
Daniel James.
God, he's the worst footballer I've seen.
Daniel James.
Terrible.
He didn't see and he didn't watch much Andreas Pereira under Ole Gunnar Solskjaer.
Oh, no, I
did
did.
you?
And it was hell. What they call
He
it?
might have been
Pre-season Pele or something.
Some,
I hate him so much. And he's doing well now as well. It's really annoying.
he's fallen off a bit.
Yeah, he has. Johan Cruyff for J. I'll take Daniel James or Jaskalainen though.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's honourable shouts, aren't they? Really.
Yeah, Jaskalainen might win. the
Joe from Man City.
Joe.
Played for Everton as well.
Yeah, didn't he wear number 9, Joe?
Yeah.
Yeah, he did. Yeah,
Big afro.
Yeah.
According to my flatmate, it's the worst player I've ever seen play for City.
Yeah, that's not surprising.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can back that. Yeah. There's got to be more J's.
I can't really think of any.
Yeah. Julian Alvarez.
Yeah,
He's actually good though.
Yeah,
so,
Julian Alvarez is very
so he
good.
doesn't actually fit in this category.
yeah. This is category of
Yeah, these
God-awful
are the
footballers.
worst players.
Yeah,
I think I
Phil Jones,
winner.
Yeah.
Yeah, Phil Jones.
Yeah.
Philip.
Yeah,
When's his testimonial?
James
I wanna go.
Tarkowski,
I like
Yeah.
James Tucker. John
Yeah,
Pickford.
Jordan Pickford,
Oh yeah.
Jimmy-
Julian
Jimmy
Lescott.
Floyd Hasselbank.
You got a couple-
Jimmy, yeah, he was good though. I like James Floyd Hasselbank. Yeah.
Yeah.
I remember when I used to watch him all the time in Premier League years. He used to do
Yeah.
his class.
Yeah.
Yeah. Always used to go up in Premier League years for some reason.
Yep.
Yeah, right. That's where we're gonna leave it though. Or not? Well, that's where we're gonna leave it for Jay anyway. For Jay,
Jay would have done it, mate.
Mason. Let's guess who he said.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, let's actually guess.
Wait, well, for Jay. If it isn't Cruyff, then.
Phil Jagielka.
If it isn't Cruyff, then I'll be surprised.
Jamie Vardy.
Oh,
And he put beside it, just obvious.
not really, mate. He's
Shut
how
up.
much he scored this season? 2.
Has he even scored 2?
I literally can't remember any
Let's
of his
find
goals. I think he must have scored at least 4. Oh, I missed the next race.
He's got 1 goal and 4 assists in 26 Premier League matches.
I had Jerry Cologne to win, and he
Didn't win.
placed. Yeah, I had him to win, so I lost money.
Jamie Vardy, good striker, obviously, but he's not the Jay.
Got £11 on my account now.
He's not
I
getting
am
over
balling.
Johan Cruyff or
No, he's
Jaskalainen.
not quite.
No, it's not there yet. He's not quite Cruyff material. Right, K. This one has quite a few actually. I've gone Kaká.
I had Kaká. I also
the
had
hell
Oliver
did I
Kahn
not-
down as well.
Cruz, Kevin De Bruyne, Clivert.
Oh, come on in.
Sorry guys, I think the room is booked at 2:30.
Oh, okay. Yeah, we'll be out in 10 minutes. Is that all right?
Cheers.
Thank you.
What time is it? 57. Right.
Well, we've only got L&M left to do.
Let's just do these quickly. Just
Yeah, let's just get them out.
Kylian Mbappe.
Oh yeah.
We need a cut, don't we, somewhere? Do we not need to?
Yeah, we'll go.
This might be the biggest shambles of an episode ever.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, so Kaká for K. Anyone else?
Kevin De Bruyne,
Yeah.
Cruz.
Yeah, Kevin De Bruyne,
Cruz,
Kylian Mbappe,
yeah.
Kante,
Kluivert.
Roy Keane, Clivert, Justin, or Patrick.
Solomon Kalou.
Solomon Kalou, Thomas Kujak.
Yeah.
Hate
Oh.
that man.
Good job.
Kalinic. Good luck baller.
Kramaric.
Philip Kostic.
Yeah.
Laurent Koscielny.
Yeah.
Oh,
Nice, like that.
Ledley King.
Ledley King.
I
Yeah.
am King Jr. on TikTok.
I'm
Who does he play for? It wasn't like the worst team. in
Dover.
Dover or something.
Yeah, it's
Dover.
It's Dover, yeah. Yeah, Kaka, Keane, Kante, Keane.
I want to go
Can.
Kaka. I love Kaka.
I'm going to go Kaka. I think we're all undisputed.
Who did
Kaka.
Mason of?
Kaka was a baller.
Oh my god! you don't just give a reason. We
Yeah.
understand. We know.
For L, I was actually really torn for L.
Well, it's Lionel
I
Messi.
didn't go with Lionel Messi, so if you've gone with Messi,
Obviously, it
obviously
must
he
have gone
wins.
Lionel John Lewis then. If you didn't.
His name's a shot.
Luis Suarez, Luka Modric.
I've gone
Laudrup.
between
Lahm as well.
between Luka Modric and Luis
Yeah,
Suarez.
Lahm.
It took a lot of debate, but I went Luka Modric.
I'd go Modric. Yeah.
Yeah, it took so much thinking.
I had
about it.
Lampard as well.
Yeah, I went Luka Modric. Yeah, I had Lev Yashin,
Laurent
Luis
Robert,
Figo.
Elliot List.
Elliot List. Is that the one who played for Lincoln and scored?
I think so. Plays for Stevenage at the minute.
Lindegard.
Yeah.
Used to be Manchester United's backup
Lingard.
goalkeeper.
Lindstrom.
Awful. Yeah, John Lindstrom.
Lauren Robert. Good little baller.
He's actually good, though.
Josh Labadie played for Newport.
Yeah, so I think Luka Modric wins my L, but have
Mighty
you gone
Longstaff.
Messi?
Longstaff.
Have you gone Lionel Messi?
I had Messi down.
Yeah.
oh,
Doesn't matter. Messi's, yeah.
again,
It's
There's
next.
so many M's that it doesn't really matter.
yeah.
Yeah, I'll go Messi for this one because I can go somewhere else.
Okay,
I've got
yeah.
one for M,
So
yeah.
I went Luka Modric, and then for my M, I went Messi, and there's no debate.
I had Chris Mepham for him.
I had Mediabid. No, Mbappe, Manuel Neuer, Marcelo, Mesut Ozil, Mohamed Salah.
Mikhailo Mudryk.
Oh yeah,
Double M as well, that's true. Yeah.
he wins. Better than all of them,
Marcus
obviously.
Rashford.
Marcus Bettinelli. Second time around.
Marty Longstaff again.
Yeah. Yeah, he gets M, L. Like Modric, he could get L and M. Yeah,
Bless
so
him.
Messi I think
Michael
wins
Carrick.
M. Yeah, good
Oh,
one.
I love
Yeah,
Michael
nice.
Carrick.
Yeah,
Michael
Love
love
him.
it. So do I. Doing it unbelievably at Middlesbrough too, even though he did draw to Stoke at the
Geordie
weekend.
as well.
Nemanja Matic.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
Juan Mata.
Malouda.
Oh,
Florent as oh.
Matthew Debussy
Miguel
again.
Almiron.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Oh,
Yeah, he didn't even deserve to be named.
Um,
The fact he's our top goal scorer, I
Matip.
still hate it.
Matip. Matip. Matic. Matic.
Iconic, if you know, you know.
Alberto Moreno.
He was terrible.
Oh, James McLean.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Mikel Antonio.
Yeah. No.
Ugh.
Yeah. Right. So yeah, we will go through these one final time, and we'll tell you what ones we've all agreed on. So M is Messi.
Yeah.
L we've gone for Luka Modric.
Yeah.
K we've gone for Kaká.
Yeah.
J we've gone for Johan Cruyff.
Yeah.
I we've gone Iniesta.
Yeah.
H we've gone Harry Kane.
Harry Kane or
because
Stoichkov or
Thierry
whatever. Or-
it might be someone else.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, or yeah, Stoichkov if you want
Could
as
be
well.
either.
G we've gone for Gerrard or Gareth Bale.
I'm not
Bale
bothered.
for me.
Bale. Okay, Gareth Bale.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
Bale can get the surname. Oh no, it's also Gerrard's surname. I know Bale can get the first name. Sorry, and then Gerrard can get the surname.
Yeah.
F Frank Lampard.
Or Ribery. Yeah. But
Or
Lampard.
Ribery or
Lampard.
Beckenbauer or
Lampard.
Puskás,
Ferenc Puskás, yeah.
Fair,
Yeah.
yeah. E Eusebio or I like the Eto shout.
I like Eto'o.
Yeah, I like
I do
Eto'o.
like
Yeah.
Eto'o.
D Diego Maradona.
Yeah.
C Cristiano Ronaldo.
Yeah.
B George Best.
Yeah.
And A Danny Alves.
Yeah.
Nice.
So yeah, that is our A to M, and next episode we will do N to Z, and we've got them all done, so hopefully they haven't changed. But
Yeah, you
no, that is where we're going to wrap the podcast up. I hope you have enjoyed. If you have, and you got this far in the podcast, give us a rating on Spotify. Go like the YouTube channel as well. Go subscribe, like the video. Comment down below. Once again, if you comment, we'll rate it. We'll give you a shout out. We'll say nice things about you, like we have done with people that have commented before. So yeah, thank you very much for watching. Check out the socials, and we will see you next time. Bye bye.
Bye.